These are for real? Surprising fun facts about sea otters. Sea otters live in chilly ocean waters, but they have impressive ways to make their lives comfortable. Many people might be familiar with the fact that sea otters are social animals. They love to stay in groups while napping or resting on the water. When they do so, they are called a raft of sea otters. To avoid drifting away, they often hold hands or bind themselves in seaweed. This is especially common for mothers and their babies. Sea otters have the thickest fur of any animal on Earth. Their dense fur traps a layer of warm air around their bodies, keeping them warm in the cold. In fact, baby sea otters have such thick fur that it's hard for them to swim on their own. The thick fur helps baby sea otters float on the water's surface, while their mothers hunt for food. Once the sea otters grow adult fur, the fur gets lighter and lets them swim more easily. So next time you see sea otters, remember they're not just cute, they're also clever in their own fuzzy way.
Hi everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Laura. I love sea otters.
I know, I can't stop looking at videos of them
holding
hands.
Super cute. We have to go to Japan and hold their hands.
I know. Will they hold my hand, do you think?
For sure.
I hope so. They're so cute. We learned a lot of really cute facts about them, and we're going to learn more about them in today's article. So, shall we take a look?
Okay.
It says here, sea otters live in chilly ocean waters, but they have impressive ways to make their lives comfortable. All right, when something is chilly, it's an adjective, and it means it's too cold to be comfortable. Like you feel, ooh, and you feel like you need to put on a jacket or something warm. So I can think of, when it's autumn, when the weather is turning colder, you might feel like, ooh, it's a little bit chilly. Okay, we can also use it in a sentence like this. I look forward to those chilly autumn evenings where I can stay home and be cozy.
Same.
And drink soup.
I know, right?
And apple pie.
Okay, so chilly 是什么呢？就是寒冷的，它是一个形容词。For example, I grabbed my favorite hoodie because it was super chilly outside. OK, 那 waters 当作复数可数名词的时候，表示特定的井啊、湖或是河、海等等的水域。所以课文整句是说，尽管海獭生活在这个寒冷的水域中，但他们有令人赞叹的方式，让自己的生活更舒适。
So cute. It says, many people might be familiar with the fact that sea otters are social animals.
Oh my gosh,
so
can I have it as a pet?
I know, right? I really want one now too. Now, when you're familiar with something, familiar is an adjective and it means it's well known to you and it's often seen or heard and therefore easy to recognize. So, for example, this happens to me quite often when I watch a new TV show or a movie. Sometimes the actors or actresses look very familiar to me. Then when I Google, I love doing this, I realize, oh, it is because I have seen them in other movies too. Okay, here we can use familiar in a sentence like this. Lori hasn't played the piano in years, but she slowly got familiar with the notes on the music sheet again.
Nice, okay, familiar 就是熟悉的，它是一个形容词哦。当我们用 familiar with something 就是熟悉某个事物。For example, she's so familiar with the office layout that she can find anything even in the dark. 不过这里我们先要暂停一下哦。Here we see today's language in focus. Let's take a look. 今天的 language in focus 要看到的是 the fact or the belief, the news that 后面接子句。That 可以引导名词子句当作同位语。那至于某个名词后方加以补充说明。That 前方常见的名词有 fact, belief, news, idea 等等，多是用来表示事实啦、想法或是理论的名词。那注意的是哦，这个句型中的 that 我们是不省略的。 OK， 那用法呢，我们要仔细听哦，如下。首先 that 子句当主词同位语。OK， 要怎么用呢？我们要造个例句会很清楚。The news that G Idol was coming to Taipei excited all the fans. G Idol 要来台北演出的消息，让所有的粉丝都很兴奋。OK， 这是 the news that。OK， 那再来 the belief that exercise is the key to good health motivates many people to stay active。OK， 那句子中的动词或是助动词应根据所修饰的名词改变，而非根据同位语改变哦。因此，刚刚的那一句搭配的单数主词 the belief 是使用单数动词 motivates， 大家有没有注意到呢？那第二个呢 that 子句当受词同位语，我们要看它是怎么用的。其实课文就是用这样子的用法哦，像是 many people might be familiar with the fact that sea otters are social animals， 是指许多人可能很熟悉什么海獭是群居动物这样子的一个 fact。 OK， 那再来举其他的例子，像是我要用 the believe that 当作受词同位语。Linda supports the belief that kindness can change the world. Linda 认同善良可以改变世界的信念。再来举一个 the fact that 好了。The doctor emphasized the fact that regular exercise is vital for maintaining good health. 医生强调定期运动对保持健康的重要性。
All right. I had no idea they were social. Well, maybe they do look like social animals because they love to hold hands with each other, right? So social means, okay, this is more for animals. It means to live naturally in groups rather than alone, okay? We can also use social in a sentence like this. Elephants are social animals that celebrate births and feel sad when family members die. Oh, so sad.OK,
social 在本课当中指的是群居的，它是一个形容词哦。但是其实在口语当中，它也有着喜爱社交的或是善于社交的意思哦。那我们来造一个 social 的例句。My dog is super social. He makes a new friend every time we go to the park. 那回到课文是说，许多人可能很熟悉这个海獭是群居动物。
Next, it says they love to stay in groups while napping or resting on the water. So cute. Now, here we saw the word nap. Now, nap is a verb and it means to sleep for a short period of time. Yeah, it's usually about, a short, underneath an hour. So yeah, usually if I'm really tired, I take a quick nap before I go to my classes and I feel really energized after that. Here we can say, my cat loves to nap on my lap. Okay, true story.
OK, nap 这个动词，尤其是日间的，就是有小睡啦，打盹一下啊。For example, I always nap for 20 minutes after lunch. It's my secret to stay energized. 那回到课文是说，海獭呢，在水面上打盹或是休息时，喜欢聚集在一起。
Next, it says here, when they do so, they are called a raft of sea otters. Super cute. And this actually is a really cute reason or why they say that. If we look at a raft is basically like a kind of little boat made out of pieces of wood tied together. So they kind of resemble that. But here, raft is also used to describe a large number of something. So usually when we try to count together a group of animals, we give them different ways to say them. So for example, we don't always just say a group of fish. We can also say a school of fish or a herd of sheep or a flock of birds or a pod of whales.
That's right. Okay. Raft 在这里呢，注意在名词哦，它是当作一群栖息水上的动物，很可爱吧？所以这是有特地的量词，就像刚刚 Tiffany 说，一群鱼就是 a school of fish， 那 sea otters 就是用 raft 这个字， 所以当他们这么做时，就被称作一群海獭，a raft of sea otters
So
snapping.
cute. It's so cute. It says to avoid drifting away, they often hold hands or bind themselves in seaweed. So cute. Okay, so the reason why they hold hands while they're sleeping is not only because they love to touch each other and they're also very social, but they don't want to drift away. When you drift, it means you float in water or move in air. So they don't want to be separated or be like, oh, all of a sudden, like, I'm in the middle of nowhere by myself. So cute.
Lost sheep.
Yeah, lost otter. Okay, so they hold hands or sometimes they will bind themselves in seaweed. When you bind something together, it's a verb and it means to tie somebody or something with rope, string, or etc. so that it cannot be moved or it can be held together strongly. For example, okay, this is kind of scary, but it says the kidnappers bound the hostages together and put a blindfold over their eyes.
Scary.
I know, police, help.
Okay, so drift 这个动词有漂流的意思哦。那 hold hands 是什么呢？当然就是牵手手或是握手的意思。而 bind 这个动词就是捆或是绑，注意它的动词三态的变化是 bind, bound, B-O-U-N-D, bound, bind, bound, bound. Okay, for example, I had to bind the boxes with tape so they wouldn't fall apart during the move. 搬家的时候一定会这样做哦。那刚刚还提到了一个名词，就是 seaweed， 就是海草或是海藻。所以整句课文是说，为了避免飘走失散，他们经常会牵手或者是用海草把自己捆住。Super cute.
That's so cute. I can't believe they're so smart into like doing that. This is super cute. It says next here, this is especially common for mothers and their babies.
Yeah, they don't want to be lost.
I know, the poor baby's like floating away.
Mom, hold my hand. Okay, 所以这在母海獭和他们的宝宝之间尤其常见，就是很怕他们会走散哦。
Aww. Next it says here, sea otters have the thickest fur of any animal on earth. No way, I didn't know that. Okay, now fur here is a noun and it means the soft, thick, massive hair that grows on the body of some animals. So like bears have fur, we have like cat fur, for example, like lion's fur. And did you know that only mammals have fur? So like, for example, the hair that you see on birds, they're not called fur, they're called feathers. Yeah. So here we can use fur in a sentence like this. I can think of, the dog's fur was so fluffy and soft. He's a big fluff ball.
Okay, so fur 其实这是一个名词，就是动物的毛或是毛皮。你刚刚说的是狗狗，我现在造一个句子是猫咪。My cat's fur is so soft that I can't stop petting her when she's in my lap. It sounds more like you, Tiff. Okay, 所以课文提到是海獭的毛竟然比地球上任何动物都还厚诶。
Wow, I wonder what they need such thick furs for. Is it because it's very chilly in the water? Okay, well, let's see. It says their dense fur traps a layer of warm air around their bodies, keeping them warm in the cold. Okay, no wonder. They have very dense fur. Now, dense is just another way to say thick. So they have very, very thick fur traps, and they're all in layers, and it's kind of like keeping them warm.
That explains why. Okay,
I want to
so
hug them.
I know. Dense 就是浓密的，这是一个形容词哦。而动词 trap 的意思是聚集，像是水啊、能量或是气体等等。那 layer 这个名词就是层哦，所以课文整句是说，它们浓密的毛发在身体周围聚集了一层温暖的空气，帮助它们在寒冷的环境中保暖哦。
Here it says, in fact, baby sea otters have such thick fur that it's hard for them to swim on their own. Aww. So in fact, here's a phrase that we use, and it just means in reality, in truth, or actually, and then we use it in writing to emphasize the truth of something. Oh,
I really
so cute.
want to hold it, the baby sea otter.
I know, I want to kiss it.
Yep. Okay, in fact 是事实上，是用来强调的语气，像是 I thought I'd be late, But in fact, I arrived 10 minutes early. 我以为我会迟到，事实上我提前了10分钟到达 because it's a date with a super hot guy.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Extra motivated. Okay, now we saw the phrase as well, on one's own or on somebody's own. It just means by like your own efforts and you did it all by yourself. For example, a lot of times young children will learn how to tie their shoes. And then when they can do it all on their own, parents are all very, very happy and like, yay, good job, right?
You're a big boy now.
Yes.
Okay. On one's own, 那就是独自或是靠自己。For example, I'm learning how to cook on my own by watching YouTube videos. 那回到课文是说，事实上，海獭宝宝的毛厚到它们难以自己游泳，自行游泳。
Do they need to hold their mommy's hands?
Aww.
Or maybe they stay on their mom's bodies.
Super cute.
I know. It says the thick fur helps baby sea otters float on the water surface while their mothers hunt for food. Oh, so cute.
这层厚厚的毛帮助海獭宝宝得以在母亲，我本来想讲妈咪捕食的时候，自行在水面上漂浮。
Aww. It says here, once the sea otters grow adult fur, the fur gets lighter and lets them swim more easily. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, 所以 once 当做连接词时是表示一旦怎么样，一怎么样就怎么样。所以一旦海獭宝宝长出成年毛发的时候，这些较轻的毛发将让它们能更轻易的游泳哦。
It says here, so next time you see sea otters, remember they're not just cute, they're also clever in their own fuzzy way. Okay, I love this word as well. Fuzzy. Yes.
Wuzzy.
It just means that it has a lot of fuzz, it has a lot of hair, it's very soft, it's cute. And yeah, you feel like, oh, like cute animals like cats or dogs, they can be very fuzzy, or bears as well.
Okay, fuzzy 就是我真的也很爱这个字，毛茸茸的或是温馨可爱的，就是一个形容词哦。所以下次你们看到海獭的时候，要记得它们不仅仅是可爱而已，它们也以自己独特的毛茸茸的方式展现了他们的聪明才智哦。大家是不是跟我跟 Tiffany 一样非常喜欢今天的节目哦？那快按赞，追踪我们的 YouTube 频道和 Facebook， 不要忘记开启小铃铛，掌握第一手的英文学习内容。
Yay! All right, well, you know what that means. We've reached the end of today's article and we have our For You chat. Now, the question is, what other fun facts do you know about sea otters? Oh my gosh, there's a lot, right?
Oh my gosh. Other fun facts I know about sea otters are that they have a unique way of communicating with each other, including using high-pitched chirps and whistles to stay in touch with their group while they hunt or rest.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
And also, did you know that their whiskers are highly sensitive and help them detect prey in the dark?
Wow.
Or in the dark, murky waters where they often hunt.
Oh,
so
wow.
they're so smart.
They are. I also learned that, this is super cute, sea otters spend a lot of time grooming and doing their hair.
爱漂亮.
I know. To keep their dense fur coat waterproof, they will spend many hours a day cleaning and grooming. And this process actually helps coat their fur with natural oils from their skin. It allows them to fluff their fur while insulating air bubbles to keep them warm. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, right?
So smart.
I know. And then also as well, because we know that they love to eat like sea urchins and they like to dive down deep. To catch their prey, which mainly reside on the seafloor, they are able to hold their breath for over 5 minutes at a time. So they're really, really good divers. I know they can hold their breath longer than me. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
They're
Can they do
super
that while they
cute.
hold my hand?
I know. Can they take me? So cute. All right. We learned a lot about cute sea otters, and we hope you guys enjoyed today's article.
I did.
I know, but I'm sorry. That's it for today. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Vocabulary Review.
Chilly. Be sure to bring your jacket with you when you go out because the weather is chilly today. Familiar. These farmers are familiar with the signs of plant diseases and how to treat them. Social. Dogs are known to be social animals because they enjoy being around other dogs and people. Nap. Lucy was feeling tired, so she lay down and napped for a while after lunch. Bind. Tim used a rope to bind his books together before putting them in his backpack. Fur. Some people who live in very cold places wear fur coats to stay warm.
字汇小补帖
Raft. Drift. Dense. Layer. Fuzzy.